Happy Sunday, world. This is Nefertiti, and thank you for being at the right place at the right time. As always, if you have not hit that little subscribe button, what you waiting for? Hit it and join the conquest. Once again, to all the villagers who are in my village, I say thank you for subscribing. I say thank you for allowing me to be a part of this journey that we call life. I really appreciate it. Today is going to be short, straight to the point. What am I going to talk about today? Today I'm going to talk about the ideal or the feeling of frustration. And the other day I was talking to an old friend of mine. We have not spoken in a while, but I always tell people there are some people who you cannot talk to for like 3-4 years. You pick up that phone and it seems like you guys never even missed a beat. So as she and I was having this conversation, just talking about life and catching up, we started talking about the idea of how frustrating it is sometimes to love people. And of course, not just necessarily in the romantic sense of the word love, right? But just loving one another, like being kind to each other. And then, of course, as the conversation is going on, and she's like, you know what really frustrates me is the ideal that you can give your all to someone. You can give your last to someone. And when it's your turn, they never reciprocate that. And also, you're not just wanting them to even give back the same value as to what you give them, but just to show some kind of gratitude. And then I start laughing, and she's like, what you laughing for? And I'm like, oh no, your feelings are definitely valid, because when people are venting is one thing we have to always remember. You may not agree with their point or how they see it, but you have to understand everything they see or feel and they're trying to relate to you is valid. That's their truth, right? So it's okay for them to speak their truth. So, and then I say to her, I said, I'm laughing because I was one of those people right at this point that you're at. And I was one of those people because I'm such a giving person. Don't get me wrong. If you know few people who probably know me, if I stop loving, it's very hard for me to reverse the clock. And there's never no anger. I'm not really bitter at those people. It's just when people show me who they are, if I don't vibe with that kind of person, I leave them right where they are. It's never no beat. But I was listening to a podcast, and the person on the podcast was like, it's frustrating. We feel this way because we don't understand the ideal that people can never give you what they don't have. Sometimes we're looking for people to love us. Those people don't know how to love. We're looking to people sometimes to show us respect. Those people there themselves don't have respect or don't even understand what it takes to be respected. Or we're looking for people to be better friends to us, but those people, nobody has really showed them better friends. So I'm saying all of this to say, when you get to this point where you're so frustrated and you want to vent, you want to throw in the towels, you want to say, I am just done with the human race, because I've been there. Sometimes I laugh and often say, I must be the only last human alive. I feel like it's a bunch of zombies or people who are just not humans anymore, taking up the form of humans. Let's just say the robot effect, I like to call them. But it's okay to be frustrated. But then it's okay to realize if somebody really can't give you what you're expecting them to give you, start looking at it as they may not even have it in them to give them. Folks can never give you what they don't have. So as heartbreaking as it may be, those folks may be your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunties, or your friends or your co-workers or people who you feel are vital to your survival. Remember, a person can never give you what they don't have. So with that being said, keep living, keep growing, keep glowing. And remember, when you get to that point, when you realize those people can give you what they don't have, it's okay to keep journeying on. I say your bags are all packed. You're unsure where you're going to go to next, but I'm grateful that you landed right here at Hippie Conquest. I hope this little message just fuels you up for the next part of your journey and realize, yes, you do need people on your journey, but it's okay sometimes to not rely on them to give you things for that journey, that you are a fighter. In you, there's so much waiting to come out. So keep fighting, darling, and always play your fight song and say, this is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm the And right now I be strong, and I play my fight song, and I really don't care if nobody else believes, 'cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. Hey, you, yes you, you're special, you are loved, and you were made for a greater purpose. Keep living, keep glowing. I love you. Mwah.